Okay, so shopping in Japan when it comes to craft kits is a whole new experience. Not only is the craft kit aisle absolutely intensely pink, I mean, look at Salty Crafter walking. The aisle is just pink. Salty Crafter apparently now turned somewhat pinkish. And then we have like pop music, Japanese songs playing. Oh, Salty Crafter, you're gonna get so overstimulated there. Which brings us to today, because we're going to be exploring 3 WeiRd craft kits from Japan. As you can see, I have 3 different Whipple kits. Yes, WeiRd in Japan is Whipple, which is apparently a craft kit that many of you grains have said you've seen in North America. I personally haven't seen them in the shops here. I've only ever been able to see them in Japan. And the concept is decoration, whether it's a Whipple cake or a character, as you can see here on the different boxes. But we do have 3 very special ones. One of the boxes is a multicolored whip, and we have everything from cupcakes to cakes, and it looks like we might have some jelly on there, but oh my God, we have a little lion tart. I don't know if it's a lion tart. It's just cute. It looks adorable. It almost looks like a meringue, if that's how I have to describe it. And then the other one that's really special looks like a holographic golden one. Now, I don't know if it's actually holographic, but based on the image on the front of the box, it's definitely holographic. Holographic gold. Wow. English. Now stay. We can talk now. And the whip on the actual pieces look super golden and very vibrant. So I'm really excited about this and can't wait to see what we get. And last but not least, we do have a translucent type of whip. This is going to be fun because it does remind me of old school phone decorating when it was a huge trend here on YouTube. Even I made some videos of phone decorating cases. It's very old school, but if you want to check them out, I will link them down below. And in this set, it looks like we can make charms like a bow for a teddy bear or a bracelet to a certain extent. So we're gonna see how these fare, if they're any good, and if they truly are worth your cash, or if they go
in the trash.
They weren't expensive. Each one of these was approximately $20. Let me know in the comments, which one do you think is going to be the most fun, or the most vibrant, or the most colorful, because I'm really curious. I am super excited about the multicolored whip. And of course, if you're new here and you like what you see, make sure to subscribe and click on all notifications while you're there. Otherwise, I do have sharp pointy things. So let's go ahead and start with the one I am least excited about. To be very honest, I'm just excited about all of them. But let's start with the translucent one, and then we're gonna make our way to either colorful or gold. And this one is quite different because it has fewer desserts compared to the other boxes, but it looks like it has a lot of charms. It has some kind of ring, necklace, and we do have some desserts for the chocolate, but it's still a charm. And even the macaron is there. And the box tells us we do get 2 different colors. I'm curious if the yellow is also a bit of a translucent, and then we have the translucent glittery one. And I'm really curious how that's going to look like. And again, we can see the different projects we can do in here. So let's see what we get inside. So we got 3 baggies in total. I'm really curious about the whip, but I don't want to look at it just yet. Let's see the other bags. Oh, there's bags inside bags. That's a little overkill. Oh gosh. Okay, let's keep opening. It's like those gag gifts where you have a box in a box in a box in a box. Oh, okay. Okay, that is dangerous of just getting lost. So we have a strip of things, and it's not even sealed. It's not even sealed. So let's pour everything out. These are way thinner than I expected. So we have the bear charm. We have a key that I believe is supposed to be a cookie because there's texture behind it. And the bear doesn't have any texture, which is really interesting. So some things they deem as cookies and other things not so much. Here we have a chocolate, and it just says Whipple right on it with a bite taken out of it. What flavor would this be? I don't think it would be pistachio, maybe mint. Let me know. What flavor does this color look like? And then we have a crown that also has some texture behind it, so it's definitely a crown cookie. And then we have the macaron. Interesting. Is this locking? No, I think this is actually glued. Oh no, it's not glued. Okay, here it is. You can actually pull it apart. So I guess you can decorate it this way. This is so hard to remove. There you go. You can decorate it this way and then push it back in, which I guess is pretty smart. And this one does have texture around the rim here. And then here it looks like we have little decorative stars that we can add on top of our pieces. These are really cute. I will not take them out because knowing myself, I will lose them. They will drop, they will roll, they will fall, and then they will disappear into the netherworld. And then here it looks like we have more charms. I definitely see the ring. We have some bows and then some accessories. We'll get there when we get there. And this bag looks like it has the pins for the charm, but also the nozzles for the cream perhaps. Okay, so it looks like we do have the nozzles here and then some kind of clippy looking charms. Not sure how to use them. Ah, there you go. Ah, okay, I think you just have to push it in here and then pull up. I think so, not sure. And the next baggie, I don't even know why they need so many bags, but okay, sure, you do you. You do you. We have this thing. Is that a hair clip? No, I don't think this is a hair clip. I think this is a chips bag closer, right? I mean, I like licorice, so let's see if this works. If I were to do this, oh yeah, it works. It's definitely, I don't think it's made for, I don't even know. It's probably to seal the actual whip. Oh.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
And then we have a bracelet. Oh, she is spiky. I'm guessing this is so that the whip holds on. I don't know. I'm going to check the instructions. We have a necklace. This is cute color. And it comes with a clasp. Okay, not bad. And then we have all of these papers. Are they necessary? I don't know. But, oh, there's a little comic. What? Feel free to pause, and if you want to use Google Translate to know what's going on, here's what's happening, and here's the rest of it. This is cute. I will take it. And then we have, I'm guessing the instruction, this is not gonna be fun, is it? Oh, this is bent in a way that is quite big. So I'm gonna go ahead, see what they want us to do, if there's a way that we need to prep the whipple, and then we'll get to it. All right, so the instructions are pretty straightforward, very clear on how to massage the cream so that it is ready. And then the rest of it is kind of similar to what we've seen in the past, where they tell you what you need to do on certain charms and how to decorate it. So if you have creative freedom, go for it, but if you want a guide, they have it. And now it's time to check out the star of the show, which is the whip. And we do indeed have two colors. The first one is the translucent one, but it looks like all of the glitter has kind of just stayed in the middle. So what we need to do is kind of just massage it. As you can see, it's already spreading. And just keep massaging like so until we get the glitter. Oh gosh, let's push that in there. Push it back up, in, out. And look at that. That glitter is everywhere. And if we have too much air pocket, they just say to grab it and kind of just shake up. So we should, in theory, not have air pockets. Very nice. And even though this one does not have any glitter, we should still massage it and get it prepped. So let's get going. All right, so let's get warmed up with the easiest one, which is going to be our lemon one with the star-shaped macaron. So we have this one. Let's pull it up. And what we're supposed to do is do the piping on top of these little things over here. And first things first is we have to remove this cap. I got it. Oh gosh, do I got it? We almost got it. Yes. There you go. Make sure you're not squeezing the bag when you're doing that because I almost messed up. And on these things, we have the star number 10 or just the regular L version. So I think we're gonna do that. That was a pretty easy clip. And we're gonna open this. Now, they do say to use this clip thingy to push as much as we can. Don't you come out. Don't you dare come out. Okay, and now we have to do this little clippy thing like this so that we can have a good grasp and that it comes out evenly. So we have already been leaking, so we're just gonna shove this in here. Squeeze. Oh, that looks good. Ah, I can see why they're like, don't eat. Okay, we push in, squeeze. Oh, that's so nice. Turn it, push in, squeeze. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't know if I'm putting too much. I really don't. But let's do it again because that was very satisfying. Push in, squeeze. Oh gosh, it's making me want dessert. And I'm not even a dessert person. Voila. That's looking good. All right, let's put the cap back on. Now the instructions say to take a couple of the stars. I'm already going to say this is a negative. I wish there was some compartment or some resealable bags because having everything so tiny can get lost so easily. I mean, we're already using so many plastic bags. At least make them useful. And they also haven't given us tweezers in order to put something. Oh gosh, do we put it before or after? I think we put it now. Okay, I'm gonna put it, oh gosh. I'm gonna put it here. My fingers are so chunky. I'm gonna use one of these. Like so. And we're gonna put another one here. Oh gosh, we're just gonna move that. What a disaster. I'm getting meringue all over me. No. Okay. Yeah, we need tweezers. Whipple, we need tweezers. Ah, no, I wasn't even looking. I didn't wanna touch it. Nasty. No, it doesn't smell like lemon. I thought I smelled lemon, but that was my brain playing tricks on me. Okay, let's try again. Put you here, shove you in. Next one. I am constantly, nonstop, getting meringue on my fingers. I didn't think this would bother me, but it kind of does. Let's try that again. You know, I said let's warm up with the easy one. I says innocently. All right, we're gonna put this one here, and we're gonna push it like so. I'm really curious if that's actually going to stay in place. And now we have the top. This way. Focus. No, focus, focus, push. Yes, look at that. Very cute. And now it wants us to do this one. So let's remove the cap and just get this out of the way. Actually, this one's easier to remove, so that's okay. And we're gonna put the star nozzle on top. Hello. Okay, it's a twisty. Okay, star nozzle twisty. Voila. And we're gonna remove the clip and oh gosh, don't come out yet. Don't come out yet. Okay, don't come out. And now we clip. There you go. I'm an expert. Yes, indeed, you can call me expert. I am confident now. I can decorate a whole cake. No, I cannot bake. I will not do cake baking. That will be a disaster. And now for the top decoration, which I have to say I'm a little skeptical and worried about because this surface is very smooth. So somehow I don't think this is going to stay in place, but I could be wrong. We're just going to have to wait and see when all of this fully hardens. So let's go ahead. And they tell us to do, stay here, squeeze and pull. Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. And now we put this star like so. That is definitely adorable. And one on either side. Now I don't think we're going to see the glitter just yet because it looks like the glitter was a little higher up. So we're gonna have to keep piping to get that cute glitter. So let's rotate it and put that here. Don't question me, okay? I'm not making this up. This is actually the design they wanted us to have, okay? See? See? See?
Jackie, why are you being so weird? Why are you putting two balls around the star?
It's not me. I'm the innocent one here. I'm just following instructions like a good little grain of salt.
Huh?
All right, so we're going to put this aside and let it fully dry, which I'm guessing is going to take overnight.
Tomorrow.
Here we are 1 day later. Let's see what we have. And it looks like our star is still looking wet, although I don't think it is. You can definitely see there was some shrinkage because there's the pulling back of the stars over here. All right, let's take a feel. Oh, that is solid. It does have a little bit of squishiness to it, but it's not feeling wet or anything. It just looks wet. Let's see what's gonna happen if I push the bead. Okay, you are staying. Let's push the cream off the star. It is staying. It is solid. I'm glad. I didn't expect that. I'll take it. If we want to see the glitter, I feel like we're going to have to use a project that's going to require a lot of the whip. So we're gonna do the spiky bracelet. Definitely not made for wrists like these. They are definitely made for little ones. I feel like if I stretch it a little bit more, it's going to crack, so let's not do that. And the way we're going to navigate this is I'm going to hold it from here. And what they want us to do is have our palms to the sky and have the whole spike be completely immersed. So pull like this, squeeze, pull, and it's really hard to see, but okay, we're gonna get different angles on this. Squeeze and pull. This is so ugly. Okay, one step at a time. All right, let's turn it around. And we're gonna try this again. We're gonna squeeze and pull, squeeze, and oh, that was an air pocket. It's okay, there's a lot of glitter. We'll be able to see it better. And then here again, squeeze and pull. This is so chunky, but it's just terrible. And then the last thing they want us to do is squeeze right in the middle and pull. Wow, I lost my cake decorating confidence. And for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and decorate it by putting the heart right there. Again, I do have a lot of doubts on whether a lot of these accessories will stay, but maybe the formula is different and it will. And we're just gonna add 1 star on each side because we do want to see what the glitter is going to look like. And we're gonna put the glitter right here. Voila. Honestly, I feel like they could have given us more confetti and glitter because I want to put more stuff, but I don't have it. And it's really hard to see, but there's definitely a lot of chunks of glitter. I don't think this would be my favorite project. Here's what it looks like. We're just going to let it harden because maybe it's going to get a little bit more translucent and the glitter is going to pop a little better, but we don't know until we let it do its ugly thing. It's so bad. And the way to dry this, they say, is to put it on the edge of a box. We're gonna leave it like that. Okay, it's a delicate balance. We'll let it do its thing. Let's see what it looks like 24 hours later.
Tomorrow.
The next day for the bracelet, let's take a closer look at it. And I'm really curious now to be able to see the glitter. To be honest, it is still very hard to look at. I am not a fan. There definitely was quite a bit of shrinkage, which was to be expected. Mind you, I didn't do the best piping when it comes to this. Let's get even closer. And yeah, it's glittery, but it's not as nice as the packaging. And is everything going to stay? Yup, things are staying. And here, it is holding. Whatever glue they're using, it is on there like me and licorice. I see that licorice, I am not letting it go. So as cute and fun as this kit was, I have to say that I'm just not a fan of the glitter not being that visible. I don't know, I expected more of it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a 6 on 10. All right, I feel like we're all warmed up, so we are ready for the next kit. Let's go with something vibrant and fun and playful, which is the Colorful Swirled one. Now this one just looks absolutely adorable, and I do absolutely, every time I say absolutely, now you gotta take a sip of juice.
Huh?
Absolutely. In all honesty, I really do want to make the lion looking tart, but also we do get a little preview of what the actual pipette is going to be. It looks like we have 3 colored type of pipette. Not sure, it says that we get 4 colors, so maybe it's a mechanism where we have to put the different pipettes together, or I'm not sure if it already comes pre-built. So we're gonna find that out together. But this looks fun. I feel like I understand how to pipe, I know how to prep, that's all we need. And some fun and hope. So let's see what we get inside. What? Okay, this is a very weird box. I'm not quite sure how to open this because it's taped this way. Is it a compartment? Okay, okay. And then there's another piece of tape over here. Okay. Okay. Okay, back to our regular programming. Me good. These are way bigger pieces. English. Stay. No. Well, it's gone now. I'm not responsible for my words at this point. Here's what we have. These are definitely way bigger pieces, which means it's going to be way more fun frosting them. Let's just get everything out. I don't like this packaging one bit. There we go. We now know that the spikiness of things is because that's the direction that they want you to pipe. And it looks like this is a little container. And I guess you have to make a bigger swirl here. Next one seems like just a cake base. Not sure what that's gonna look like, but we'll keep an eye on the box. And then we have the tart. Oh, that's going to be our little lion. Hang on, let's get the lion out. Got you. So here's the little lion face, and I'm guessing we're going to put it here. Or is it the other way? Is it facing this way? I don't know. We're gonna find the instructions, but here's our little lion tart, and I'm super excited about this one. Ooh, we have a large cake. I hate this packaging so much. As I enjoy Japanese craft kits, I don't know what's going on with this packaging, but it is so annoying. It's not even fun. At least if it were mystery bags. I know it's not a mystery, but if it was like mystery bag style, it would be at least more fun. So here we have a 2-tiered cake. One that we go this way and the other one that we pipe straight up. And this is probably the mechanism where we're going to be putting all of our pipettes. See what I mean? This is not a fun unboxing experience. So this is where I'm going to assume that we're going to put our pipettes, I think, and then all the colors will squirt into this hole. Stop. I am innocent child. I am a child of light. I don't know why y'all keep yelling and laughing at me when all I do is just be. I just be. So we're gonna figure this mechanism out. And as per tradition, we have very few charms and embeds. Very cheap on that. Would love to see at least double or triple the amount of little embeds, because that's just going to let you be more creative. I don't understand. It's a little on the stingy side. Now for more annoying unpacking, we have, come on. That was long. We got these charms included as well, so they're likely little decorative pieces. And then more pieces likely for the piping of the multicolor. So I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, no, there's still more. I hate all these packages. Holy shrimp. Why? Why? I'm getting tired not of doing art projects. I'm getting tired of unpacking this. I'm so tired. Someone hold me very tightly. We have a strap looking thing, so we'll figure out how to use that. And then we have little paper decorations that, again, we're gonna read the instructions and find out how to use these. We have another comic. I'm guessing it's the same comic. Yes, it's exactly the same, I believe. And now for the instructions that they seem to love giving us this absolutely gigantic sheet. Now the good thing is that it is in color. It's just, this is how it be. So we're gonna explore that. Okay. And last but not least, we have the cream. It's a little paler than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a little bit more pastel, but this is a little bit more washed out. So I've put my lighting down on my camera quite a bit just so that you can see how pale these colors are. So this is the yellow, which is the most vibrant of them all. And then this is supposed to be the blue, which is way too close in terms of the white. It's not giving pastel, it's just giving hint. It's a hint of color. You know when they say something is hint of gray and you look at it and it looks like a white wall? This is the same thing. It's very pale. Pink is the second most vibrant, but still also not giving pastel enough. Way too pale for everything. So I think for the project, I'm going to have to keep my brightness lower, but we're gonna keep the colors as vibrant as we see them. So let's see what we gotta do. This is really interesting. I'm following the instructions and putting the pieces in for the multicolored pipette. And you have to see that there are little arrows that are facing the middle. And this is going to tell the actual opening here to let the color out. So let's say I want 4 colors. We make sure that all the arrows are pointing outwards, inwards. Wow, I can't, you know what? English is not coming out. English, come here. Aha! Okay, now we can talk. So where the arrow is the opening. So let's say I want 3 colors. I'm just going to rotate like this, and now we only get 3 colors. If I only want 2 colors, I can rotate, and now we only have 2 colors because the openings here are blocked. That's a really genius, is that a bug? Hello? What kind of bug are you? Is that a fruit fly? What are you doing? What are you doing? Ugh. Okay, back to this. I want 4 colors. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure all the arrows are pointing inwards like this. I just wanted to share that with you. All right, now I've conditioned all of the colors in order to get them nice and malleable and I guess soft and ready. And what we're gonna do is I'm going to remove the end caps of each one and we're going to go ahead and put it inside the entire mechanism. We did take one of the end caps and put it at the bottom of the multicolored squeezer. And then once we have that, so I'm gonna try the clip that belongs to the other kit just because it seems like it would be easier. There you go. Now we're in theory ready to do this. Look at all the colors. In case you're wondering, there's actually a logic to this order that I didn't make up. It says it in the instructions that you need to put it in this order for the swirls to look good. So I guess some colors shouldn't be touching other colors. And my fear is that when I open this, everything's just gonna go right out. So, I'm gonna squeeze. We can see the colors are right here. Okay, is it gonna pop right out? Please don't, please don't. Ooh, looking good. Hang on. I think we need to squeeze a little bit of the white. Okay, we have that blocker. Let's see what it looks like. Yes! Okay, we're definitely getting somewhere. Now we have the star tip number 8. So we can remove you and put you instead. Voila. Now we should be ready to pipe. Actually, no, we're doing it wrong. We're doing it wrong. Because the instructions say that we have to have enough to put our whole hand around it. So we might actually have to push some of that cream up higher, I think. So we might have to make it actually a little slimmer. I think this works for my hand. I think this works. Okay, we're gonna lock it in up here. There. Okay, I think this works. It feels like it's about to explode. So let's start over here and we're gonna squeeze. Ooh, pretty. Squeeze. This is looking good. I'm gonna rotate a little bit just so that we can see other colors. Squeeze. Maybe some of them just did not come out. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go ahead and remove some of the brightness. I'm trying to balance between having nice colors and darker tones here. Okay, I think we can see it very nicely here. Squeeze. Beautiful. This is so cute. Oh my god. Squeeze. And we're just gonna do the round of this cupcake. Beautiful. Am I supposed to do something here? I feel like something's missing. Maybe it's a decoration. And now for here, wait, was I supposed to do the swirly thing first? No, it doesn't say. I know they want us to change the nozzle, but I'm feeling very rebellious, as we've seen. So we're gonna go ahead and do the swirly from here. And we're just gonna keep going around like so. Cute! Oh my god, yes! Oh, I love this kit. Oh, I love this. And if you're wondering what we're supposed to do here, they want us to put a little charm. So we're gonna go ahead and put this little piece of macaron right here. Part of me wants to dip into the Miniverse in order to get some of the sprinkles, but we're just gonna work with what we have. And I feel like we can add a couple of sprinkles, a little bit of here, there, over here, and down there. Voila. All right, let's let this sit overnight and see what it looks like and if the colors get any darker or paler. And hopefully it doesn't flatten.
Tomorrow.
And we are the next day. Oh my goodness. Look at it. It is absolutely adorable. I kind of want to squish it to see what's going on. And no, it is definitely holding its shape. Let's see if that macaron is going to come off. Nope. Let's see if the beads are going to come off. I'm going to go gentle first. No, it's holding. Good for you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is great. And this is a little container, so you can definitely put stuff on the inside. But other than that, this looks phenomenal. There was a little bit of shrinking that happened. So my remedy for that is think how big you want it. Now add 10% more to it to make it the actual size once it shrinks. Now it's time for my cute little lion. I'm guessing the reason there's this little hole in the charm is in order for the cream to grab onto everything and just keep it in place so that nothing falls off. So I'm gonna start with the bottom. Clearly the indication of these spikes wants us to do a kind of squeeze towards the outside, like so. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna keep rotating just so that I can get a little bit of the colors showing. I feel like I'm gonna get cream on my hand. Let's rotate again, and oh my goodness, cute. I'm doing this through the camera lens, so I'm really hoping I'm doing this right. And at this point, I'm just going ahead and rotating and squeezing and rotating and squeezing to try and get all the different colors on different angles. Stop, stop, stop. I am absolutely in love with this. Now we do have some charms for the ears, which are these little things. And again, I feel like we are definitely missing some of the little tongs that would help us make a better placement. So I'm just gonna shove it like this. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Oh my gosh. And then this one over here. And of course, what would we be without a cute little bow? I love this. And little sprinkles. Just put a little bit of everywhere. I'm going to push these down just because I think it'll be a good idea. Let's put this here and this down here. And we're gonna push a little bit like this, just so that we don't lose them. That is adorable. There. All right, let's put this aside and see what it looks like. Actually, you know what? The ear looks a little wonky. You have moved. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna push these both down. There. They're uneven, but I feel like if I start pushing, it's gonna be a disaster. Okay, let's not move it anymore. It stays. It stays. I'm saying 24 hours, but it's basically overnight.
Tomorrow.
You ready for the lion? Are you ready? And you are the cutest little thing ever. Again, the shrinking is strong over here, so pipe more than what you think. I feel like this part is perfect. This part is perfect. Here, shrinkage, shrinkage, and shrinkage. Everything else though is staying in place, and the lion is not going anywhere. So the cream is definitely an amazing quality, and it's holding everything. So the only thing is it shrinks, but otherwise it is super cute. I love the colors. So I have to say the multicolored Whipple kit is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. I'm going to give it a solid 9 on 10. Next, we have the golden one. I wanted to say golden holographic, but I really don't think it's holographic. I think it's just for the packaging. As beautiful as this holographic gold is, I'm pretty sure when we look at the box itself, it looks like normal gold, which let's not knock it off because this looks absolutely phenomenal. And it seems like we are getting indeed 2 different colors. We're getting the white and the gold. So it's going to give us this little bit more of a luxurious type look of effect. Luxurious effect. It'll look like a...
What?
I knew that wasn't English that went back in my mouth. Did you catch that? Let's replay. Look of effect. Okay, English, I see you still flying around. Okay, that's fine. You do your thing. The grains will love me anyways, right? Everything really does look elegant with a little bit of gold color added to it. So let's see what we get inside. And here's what we get inside. So I spent some time to cut all the little things that we do get. We have some flowers, decorations, leaves, and some macarons. So you can see it's much easier now. We have a beautiful dark chocolate whipped cream type cake. I just realized I have cream on my hands. Not sure why. Probably the yellow from the first one. We have a brown charm, some caps, and then we have a bunch of desserts. The first one being a macaron that looks super elegant. This one has some beautiful texture. We have a pistachio and plain or vanilla bottom. We have a chocolate waffle, the base of a cake, and we seem to have a cupcake over here. Are you a box as well? Yes, you are. Okay, so we have a little bit of a storage, and I'm guessing this is just going to be a bit of a swirl. And of course, we get the embeds that seem like there's just not enough. They really don't want you to have creative freedom. It's like you get 3 pearls for this one, and that's it. All right, let's take them out, and I'm gonna leave these on the desk. And of course we have the instructions, but we also seem to have some paper that is beautifully decorated. Looks like gold accents to the paper. And the star of the show, which is going to be our whip. We have a plain white one, which is going to accentuate the gold later on. And drum roll, please. The gold. Oh, that was floopy. Why are you floopy? It's floopy. And here's a closer look at the gold. I am so annoyed at my finger. It just has cream on it. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's the gold. We can clearly see that there is some kind of pearlescent effect to it, which is going to be gorgeous. I'm guessing this is Pearlex powder somehow. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix it because I saw a little bit of white somewhere up there. So we're gonna give it a good mix and we're gonna get it ready to decorate. All right, so I went ahead and kneaded these, squished them around, got the wrappy things around them. I did all the prep off camera. Y'all have seen me already do it. You don't need to see me again. So what I want to do is the bigger piece of cake here, which is this one. It looks plain because we technically have this little thing that we should be popping right out. Voila. And we should be able to put it like so, and then fold the sides in. Voila. So this is the basis of the cake. It doesn't stay though, so I'm not sure I like that. I feel like we should have some tape. Lucky for us, I do have tape. So I'm just gonna fold it in. I overdid it. I know I exaggerated. I know that is my fault. All right, let's put you in. And I'm gonna take small pieces of tape like this. And I'm going to fold it on itself like I saw. And now we just made double-sided tape. So I'm gonna put it in here, put it on this, and now it's holding. So let's put it the other one side. And we're gonna shove that here and squish. There we go. So this now stays in place, which is great. And if we look over here, we can alternate from gold to white just to go into that direction. Then we're going to put some foliage on there. So I'm trying to think what's the best way to go about this. And I feel like we're gonna have to go one row at a time so that we don't get the cream stuck on our hands. So we're gonna start with white on this side. Please don't have air pot. Oh gosh, you are not the greatest. Here, oh gosh, please, don't be like that. And here, very nice, I say. All right, now we're gonna try with the gold. So let's squeeze. Oh, that is pretty. And here, that is beautiful. So we're gonna continue on the front row. So now since we have this one, we're gonna do gold. Beautiful. Oh gosh, I feel like the white is just too floopsy, but the gold is holding its shape absolutely wonderfully. Now let's fill those gaps. Oh gosh, yeah, that is floopsy. Stop it! You're ruining everything! I needed you. Both like needing with a K and need with a N. Two different things, but I still needed it. I definitely squished it around. I don't know why the white is floopsy like that. Stop it. Nobody likes a floopsy cream. Okay, I'm gonna start hiding imperfections. All right, first things first, we know that we have to put our rows. So I think we're going to put our rows right here. Oh gosh, like this. And we're gonna put the leaf right in front, like that. Very nice. They do want us to put a pearl, so I think we're gonna put the pearl on top of the floopsy cream because it's totally on purpose. And the next rows, we can fill this gap over there. That is cute. That is looking super, super cute. I do love this. So we're gonna put this aside and let it harden as it needs to. Actually, wait. We have this cute little gem. I kind of want to put it right. No, maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too much. We need to learn to stop and not push our luck. So we're just gonna put it away. Just over there. The next day, our cake. And of course, as expected, the same thing. The shrinking is pretty intense. Let's get a closer look at that gold. I said closer. Why did we go for, I said closer. It is a beautiful, beautiful shine on this. The white is nice, but the gold is definitely the star. But we do have quite a bit of gaps. So definitely become more heavy-handed. Just go at it, fill it up, make it, and you'll be good. But here's what it looks like all the way around. Again, had I known, I probably would have piped a lot more heavy-handedly. The next one I wanted to do is the macaron. So this one is going to require in 2 different steps, just like the first macaron that we did. So we're gonna do the inside by piping in the white. And then once we have it all the way around, as you see, with the floopsy white, we did our best. We're gonna go ahead and close it up, but now it's time to actually change the nozzle on the gold. And this nozzle is actually just a circular one, so this is what it looks like. And I'm pretty sure this is going to get a little messy, so we're just gonna remove the whole thing. We have to definitely clean that, otherwise it's gonna get stuck. Voila. I love the fact that they changed nozzle colors with the tip, that way you don't get it mixed up. All right, we have not done this kind. There goes the tip. We haven't done this kind of rounded type before, so I'm kind of tempted just to see what it's going to look like, what's the speed at which it's going to come out. So I'm just gonna press and let it come out. So I think they want us, ooh, oh, that is not gonna stick on paper. Okay, I think what we need to do is this. We need to do a squeeze and a pull. I think this is what they want us to do. That is a beautiful color. And they want us to go around. So I'm gonna squeeze and pull. Oh gosh, squeeze and pull, squeeze, pull. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing really good. I thought it would be a little slipperier, but so far, so good. We're just gonna hope that it stays. Okay, I felt an air pocket. Hopefully that does not come out. This is really relaxing. This kit is super basic, but it's really relaxing. I don't know how to get you in the middle. There. We're just gonna pretend like we know what we did. There you go. And ta-da, this looks super cute. I love the look of this. Let's go ahead, let it do its thing overnight and see what happens. The next day. And this one has definitely hardened beautifully and it kept its shape. So we don't see too much shrinkage on here because we did a technique that was really just kind of one leading into the other. So this looks pretty good and the gold is beautiful. And we do have our cream on the inside looking phenomenal. Again, wish I had put a lot more so that we don't get these gaps, but otherwise this is pretty good. And here is everything that we did. I have to say, I truly enjoyed doing these decorations. They're really fun, they're really relaxing, minus the first kit, which I wasn't a huge fan of. I think the rest of them are definitely worth your cash. If you want to watch more Japanese craft kits, make sure you check up here. If you want to catch something different, like mystery boxes, check down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.